What's up, y'all? It's Jeremiah with Moark Outdoors, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys a turkey locator call that works super duper good all the time. And it's starting to become one of my favorites, even over like the crow call, woodpecker call. And this one's actually really simple to do. All you need is your voice, if you're good, or you just need a diaphragm call. So today I'm going to be walking you guys through how to do the owl screech. And this is probably one of the most effective turkey locator calls, in my opinion. I always seem to have the best luck with the really high squeaky ones, like a pileated woodpecker call. You know, that one works really good. They gobble at that one all the time. And also the owl screech, but the owl screech just seems to work really well. It pierces through the air, and you can get even a turkey that hasn't been talking. Sometimes they just can't help themselves. They gotta gobble. And the way I personally like to do it, I like to use a diaphragm call, and I will show you how I do it. But I'll teach you the first way, which is just to use your voice. Now, I'm not very good at this one. I can't quite get my voice to break over and get that high. But I'll show you guys how to do it anyways, just in case you can. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your tongue and you're going to stick it like almost to the roof of your mouth and kind of hover it right above the roof of your mouth. And what you're going to do is you're going to go, and all you're going to do is that scream and then the hoot at the end. Now, the hoot is fairly easy to learn. It's kind of weird on your voice to figure out, but once you figure it out, it's fairly easy. All you're going to do for your hoot at the end is you're going to take your tongue, and similarly, it's going to kind of be at the back and pushed up. And all you're going to do is just go, hoo, hoo. Except you're going to open up your jaws and kind of open up the back of your throat to where that sound resonates, and you get that, ooh, and it sounds good enough to make the turkeys gobble. But the voice technique's really good if you can be good at it. But for some people, that's not going to work. So the way I like to do it is I like to use a diaphragm call. Now, I just kind of learned this on my own because I knew I could make this sound with a diaphragm call. I've actually never seen anybody do it. But all you're going to do is you're going to take your diaphragm call and put it in just like you would if you were mouth calling, except you're going to flip it upside down. Because if it's right side up, when you go to make your scream, it's going to be really raspy if you've got cuts. Now, if you don't have cuts, if you just have a normal double reed call, it'll actually sound great either way. But if you do have cuts, it'll sound terrible like this. It sounds awful. But you flip it over, and you have the perfect scream. And all I'm doing is I am taking the tip of my tongue, and I'm pressing it just like this, and pushing that reed as hard up as you can to get it to break over and be that really high-pitched sound. And you just want to push it up to where it's a solid scream. And you start out by learning it by just putting the call in your mouth. All you're going to do is lay your tongue up against it and move it around until you get that kind of tone, and it takes a lot of air as well. As you can see, I put more and more and more pressure on my tongue until I found that perfect tone. So that tongue on the reed, you just play with it, see what you like. But once you get that perfect tone, I'm telling you, that is one of the most deadly locator calls that you can do. I really like doing it, and it's quickly becoming one of my favorites. Now, if you can practice enough, like the hunting public, and you've seen those guys do it, if you can practice enough, you can use your voice. But it's pretty tough to do, and personally, I think this is a little bit louder, and it gets out there a little bit further. But anyways, speaking of the hunting public, I'm about to drop a review on Woodhaven's hunting public turkey calls. I think they're excellent cut and stiffness of the reeds. So I'm going to drop a review on that hopefully here pretty soon. But other than that, guys, I believe that'll be it. This is Jeremiah George with Moark Outdoors, signing off.